Konami must have thought they were so slick, huh? Look at all the new stuff they just dropped. Notifications all the way down here. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 12 notifications. Look at all this new stuff in the shop. That you got a survey, a new tryout duel, login events, all that stuff. And then just on top of all that, they thought they could sneak in. They could sneak in a ban list on us for December. This will probably be the last ban list applied for the year, and this is also going to be the last ban list before the December Duelist Cup. So, let's go over it. They did a pretty decent job in the last one. Obviously, there are still many problems in this game. No matter how good a ban list was, it was going to fix all the problems. So, let's go over to Master Duel meta because they don't spoil the ban stuff first. So. From limited list, cards to be unlimited. Supreme King Dragons. Oh, I didn't even know this was right. Is the FTK still doable with this at multiple copies? Like, not that it's really relevant at all. It's still panned at ECG lol. So that makes me believe that there's still probably some way to do an FTK with this. But I mean, look, if Pendulum got that far in their combo, anyways. Like, you were probably gonna lose anyways. If you weren't gonna get straight up FTK'd, they were just gonna make some type of unbreakable board against you. Which, I guess, without Appaloosa, it's not as unbreakable, but I mean, it's still pretty unbreakable. There's probably other ways. Like, this isn't gonna change very much. You might get, it might be annoying if you get hit by this, but like, it's whatever. I haven't played against a Pendulum deck in like months, to be honest. An actual Pendulum deck. I don't mean like some fake ass Pendulum decks like Scale Wakaushi, never use another Pendulum monster again. But yeah, so cards to be forbidden. Okay, so that was it. Just one unlimited and bans. Okay, so what do I want to be banned right now besides Maxi? And Call By. They're not gonna ban either of those. So, what am I thinking needs to be banned? Protos, the stuff that searches Protos. I would like Link Decoder banned, but I mean, I have a feeling Link Decoder. They just hit Malice pretty hard. I'm not sure if they want to hit it too hard again, especially on the ban list right before Duelist Cup. What others? Is there like a floodgate being played right now that's really problematic or anything? So, Raizio's turn skills with Ptolemaios now. There's also, you can search Harpy's Featherstorm with an Alimbertion, so you can end on like Featherstorm and Castel. Not that that's really, I mean, I don't think that's really the hit. Gem Knights play Kristya now instead of Mjolnir, so maybe since they hit Mjolnir on the last ban list, like, I have a feeling there's a good chance they actually might hit Kristya, because I mean, it's clearly a hit directed towards Gem Knights, and like them banning Mjolnir and then Gem Knight immediately pivoting to Kristya, like, and not skipping a beat, was like kind of funny. It was like it was a good ban, but it was also a very non-consequential ban because there was an easy replacement for it. So yeah, Kristya, Protos, random turn skip Raizio stuff. Is Raizio gonna get another rank 4 ban? Okay, Kristya. Okay, I guess now that I think about it, it's not very surprising. Yeah, if you were wondering, Gem Knight plays Archlord Kristya. I'll go over, like, I mean, it's not really worth going over Gem Knight deck list anymore with Kristya in it because it's gonna be banned. But yeah, they were ending on Kristya, which is obviously, it's very toxic. Also, most of the time they're gonna try to get it under Sprite Elf, so like you can't target it, you can't fucking Widow Anchor it, Sky Striker players, and you can even summon it back on your turn with a Bao Q. So a Bao could summon this back. First of all, you don't even need to. The combo is extremely lenient. You don't even have to access Kristya on your turn. You could literally revive Diviner, dump Kristya if you get interrupted, and then a Bao will just summon back the Kristya anyway. So like, it could not even be in the graveyard at the start of your turn, and you can still get Kristya locked. But also, if you have a Bow on the field and you have a Kristya and you somehow out the Kristya without outing the Bow can revive the Kristya again. So yeah, also you can just hard summon this because Gemini plays a bunch of fairies. Like the Gemini monsters, Nepurim is a fairies. Like if you draw this, there's like sometimes you can literally just special summon this from your hand and then add back a Herald of the Origin Light, which is fucking hilarious. But yeah, it's also a fairy to. So yeah, this is a good hit. This is a good hit. Gemini is still going to be good. A lot of Gemini players actually are starting to not even play Kristya, at least like not depend on it as the main win con or the only win condition, because there was a blind second deck that people like playing a bit called Sky Strikers that played outs to Kristya that didn't target it, and obviously a board Kristya is good against decks that don't play board breakers, but if a deck was going to beat Kristya, it was going to be a deck that played board breakers, so they kind of you can pivot to like not depend on Kristya, but anyways, like this. It's a good hit. Like, I'm sorry, agent players. Player. I'm not sure if I should even use plurals for that because I can't think of any people that plays agents. But yeah, you're gonna have to deal with not having your Floodgate anymore. And this is I remember like 3 minutes ago when I was like when I was like, yeah, they should ban link decoder, because and I was like, nah, there's no way they're gonna ban link decoder because there's no way they're gonna fucking there's no way they want to hit Malice that hard on 2 consecutive. Yo, okay, so number one, get fucked, Malice. I don't give a shit. I was like, boy, if they didn't. Here's one thing I'll say. If they did not hit Malice significantly on this ban list, do you know what deck I was gonna play for a Duelist Cup? I was gonna 90% chance I was gonna play Malice again, which is like that's not something that should happen after a deck gets hit on a ban list. After a deck gets hit on 3 consecutive ban lists, it should still not be the best deck in the fucking like. Let me see if I can find that post. Okay, so back to game. I'm sorry, White Mode Twitter. I'm sorry if I blinded you. I hope you don't live in the U.S. so that your health insurance can cover your temporary blindness. But yeah, this is the check out this Master Duel meta right now. Isn't this sick? 1, 2, 3, 8 out of 11 decks used in the top 10 were Malice. Yeah. If you're wondering why Malice got destroyed, that's exactly why. Like, I know if you're playing in like probably Diamond, there's not as much Malice because all the Malice players are already in rated duels and like they're already lanciating each other. But yeah, if you're surprised that Malice got hit, like don't be surprised. Okay, Malice was by far the best deck. It apparently in this format, like it was arguably better now after the last Malice than it was prior to it, because a bunch of other decks also got hit. And Malice, despite getting hit arguably the hardest, maintained, I don't even know if it got hit the hardest, to be honest, because the other decks fell off. Like you saw, there's barely any Rizio representation within the top. It's just Gem Knight and Malice. Like for every one Gem Knight, there's like 5 Malice players. Okay, like this shit is okay. Thank you. Now, I will say is that I don't know what the fuck I'm going to play for the Duelist Cup now. Because the 2 decks I was considering Malice, and if not Malice, then Gem Knight was going to be the next one, and both those just got hit. So well, back to the drawing board. I got fucking 2 weeks to prep a completely new deck for the Duelist Cup. That's probably also going to be affected by the new pack. So great, and I don't mean the White Forest pack. I mean like the new pack in December as well. So yeah, full change is good. Good. I wasn't even. I don't even care. Okay. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Let's go. Is this deck even? I hate to even ask this question. Like, I don't want to. I'm not sure if like I want to deal with like what this question brings up, but is Malice still playable without Red Ransom? Because you still have White Binder, technically. So Red Ransom, it searches you underground. It searches you a free extender, which is a big deal because underground is at 1. So if you know with no Red Ransom to search underground, how the hell are you going to search underground consistently? So that's -1 extender. Red Ransom itself is a double extender because once it gets banished, it summons itself back and then banishes another Malice name, which basically translates you to another body, a Malice body. So that's like 3 extenders. That's like 3 bodies. Is Malice gonna be playable? If Malice is somehow playable with 0 Red Ransom, there's no way it's even if it is, it's not going to be the best deck, right? Clear. Like, can I just stop worrying about fucking Malice? Can I stop putting 3 Lancia in every single one of my decks? Like, please. That's like the most that is the most annoying part that I have had to run for basically 5 months straight now. I've had to run 3 Lancia in every single one of my decks whenever I feel like I'm playing any sort of serious ladder or like any sort of high rating or Duelist Cup because this shit is everywhere. Alright, so yeah, people are wearing. There's just one guy wearing Malprolis. I have no idea what's going to be the best deck because I mean if this defaults to Malice being the best, I mean I please, Malice is not going to be the best deck after this. I can almost guarantee that. But if like Ryzeo defaults to be the best deck, here's the thing, like Ryzeo clearly like shown by like the actual what people play at the top, like Ryzeo is not on the level of Malice, but with Malice gone, and then if more people play Ryzeo is very, it's kind of toxic right now because the way Ryzeo is playing is they're playing this Dododo shit, and you can see the Dododo stuff is leading towards Tellarknight Ptolemaeus, which if you read this card, the last sentence, you can detach 7 Xyz materials from this card and skip your opponent's next turn. So this is like the next best deck. So if Malice falls off and this sees more play, is that a good thing? Is that what we want in the game? I probably not, but this is at least maybe relatively easier to stop. Is it though? Because I mean, you're still gonna need hand traps. It's just that if you're gonna hand trap, you're gonna hand trap them so that they can't end on Ptolemaeus, so that they just end on normal Ryzeo stuff, which is all right. Like that's fine. You know, these decks, Ryzeo decks, do play a bit more bricks, but you know, I'm just good. Well, the December pack is going to change a lot of things. I'm going to be waiting for that because, yeah, I actually don't know what the fuck to play at all anymore. I tested Ryzeo. I don't really like Ryzeo. I'm going to be honest. Like the Ryzeo felt way worse to play because of all the bricks that every build plays. But you know, maybe I have to go back looking into that because clearly my top 2 choices aren't an option anymore. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about you Malice enthusiasts out there. I know there's at least one person. Tell me, how the hell are you gonna play Malice with 0 Red Ransom? I'd be interested to know, because like, you know, Malice with 0 Red Ransom might play like an almost healthy deck. We'll see.